Okay, we should be back and live, and we should be in the right categories now and stuff, which is cool. So the issue is like, TikTok is, um, well, okay, Twitch allows you to change categories during your stream. TikTok, however, doesn't, so you need to stop the stream and then restart the stream with the new category. So that one's a little bit awkward at times, but it's okay. Especially when the whole storyline repeatedly emphasizes how much everyone is hoping for X outcome, and then you finally achieve it, and that's it. That's the end. Yeah, it is. It leaves a very rushed feeling to the game. Like when the game is fantastic and so much fun, like I guess you can dismiss it a little bit, but at the same time, you've enjoyed that game up until that point, or that piece of media up until that point. Why just end it like that? Make it satisfying, you know? If the rest of the game is something that people can enjoy, just make the rest enjoyable too. Okay, so we have 8 minutes until the Pokemon presents. I don't know if there's any rumors about it other than Legends ZA appearing. It'd be cool to find out though. Okay, there we go. Everything's reconnected. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. All right, let me Google it. Pokemon presents rumors, I guess. Oh, drop my phone. Right, let's see. The video presentation will be streamed at 2 p.m. In terms of what fans can expect, one thing that's almost certain is a trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA, which is going to be cool because that's the one coming out this year with the Switch 2. Or not with the Switch 2, but for the Switch 2, so it's probably going to come after at some point. We then have launching for the Nintendo Switch in 2025. Pokemon Legends ZA is an open-world action adventure that takes place in Lumio City, with the game also potentially in development for the Switch 2. Well, we knew it's in development for the Switch 2. There's no potentially about it. It's crazy. There is a chance we may see some next-gen gameplay footage. Now, this is what I was on about when it comes to Pokemon Legends ZA. If we can get gameplay footage of this new Legends game on the Switch 2, and it looks like butter, the Switch 2 is going to be great. Like, that's one issue with the Switch. It feels very outdated, and a lot of the new games can't run it. Hell, even Breath of the Wild, the minute you enter Korok Forest, the frame rate is gone. And I'm pretty sure the game runs at 30 frames, but then when you get to Korok Forest, it's like 10 frames. It's ridiculous. So hopefully the Switch 2 will see some really nice, buttery smooth gameplay for this next Pokemon game coming up. According to various rumors and leaks, Pokemon Black and White remakes could also be announced for the Nintendo Switch. Interesting, Black and White was fairly popular, if I can remember correctly. I wasn't too big of a fan of Black and White compared to some of the other games, but I do know a lot of people like them. The popular Nintendo DS games have sold nearly 16 million units since 2011, which makes them prime for a remake or remaster. I think someone said it's also like 12 years after the original games came out, they made a remake, and now it's going to be the same 12 years again for this one. So it kind of makes sense. Some fans are hoping for news on the next mainline Pokemon game, which would be the 10th generation. Oh, my things just disappeared. However, this seems like the sort of announcement that could be saved for the next year's 30th anniversary event. Yeah, to be fair, that does kind of make sense. I would also expect to see the next like generation maybe next year. Especially since the 30th anniversary. My goodness, Pokemon's going like nuts. What else? What else? Elsewhere, fans are almost guaranteed to get a new Pokemon Go announcement, as well as the reveal of a new TCG pack. Okay, very cool. That's on top of new content coming to Pokemon Unite, as well as the news updates for Pokemon Sleep. More special events, bonuses, and celebrations will take place outside of Pokemon Presents conference. Interesting. Whoa, have you just started stream? I had to restart the stream, so I'm technically back again. Because TikTok just doesn't allow us to change categories midstream, so I had to restart in the new category, because we're going to be checking out this Pokemon Presents today, which is like the live stream they're doing. So there's going to be a whole bunch of new announcements, and everyone's hoping for a bit of gameplay from the Switch 2 for the new Legends game, which would be really cool if they did, but we'll wait and find out because we've only got 5 minutes to wait anyway, so won't be too awful. Oh my goodness, I just got so excited. I was like quiet for a second and I heard some like music playing. I was like, oh, here it is. It was just a buzzsaw outside. Like, you know, when you have like that announcement, like music or like chime at the start, I was like, oh, it's starting early. No, it's not. It's just like we weren't ready. All right, let's see. I've seen your live stream since you were fighting Windblight Ganon. Yeah, that was a really fun one. I've really liked Breath of the Wild. I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild. I'm really looking forward to playing Tears of the Kingdom next, I think. But like I'm not going to be playing it straight away, obviously, because I'm very excited for Monster Hunter, which comes out tomorrow. So I'm already getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning tomorrow just to play some Monster Hunter, because I want to get some videos done too. I want to make some guides and stuff for the YouTube channel. So I'm very, very excited. But once we get through Monster Hunter Wilds? It is Wilds. That's why I said Breath of the Wilds. No wonder why I'm getting confused. Once we get through Monster Hunter Wilds, I'll be most likely playing another previous, like, old Zelda game or Tears of the Kingdom. Just because I know everyone's looking very forward to seeing me play Tears. I'm going to follow it now. Thanks very much. I appreciate that. Right, premieres in 3 minutes. Oh, look at that. The game they've loaded here is Pokemon Legends ZA. I wonder what game we're going to get. Oh, man, I'm so excited. There's going to be a lot of good stuff. I'm just hoping for more stuff about the Switch too. That's all I'm hoping for. What is Monster Hunter about? I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. It's literally you just getting a giant weapon and beating the crap out of giant monsters. And then you turn those monsters into loot by carving them. And you use that loot to make new weapons and new armor that look like the monster. And then you use that stuff to beat and destroy other monsters and repeat. It's a very fun game. The monsters are just amazing to fight. There's some very unique ones. There's a new one in Monster Hunter Wilds. I think it's called New Udra or something like that. But it's like an octopus monster with loads of tentacles, and you can like carve off each tentacle and turn those into lootable items. So you can go and craft with them to make obviously like New Udra armor and weapons. And you do that with each monster. It's a very fun, satisfying game. And I can see why a lot of people love it. I'm looking very forward to jumping in tomorrow. I've been having a blast with the betas over the last couple of weeks. And like, it's just, yeah, I had to stop myself from putting more time into the betas. Is it free roam or a set story? It's usually like open areas where you have to like hunt down a monster, fight the monster as it goes around in its ecosystem. This one is more of like they have like these massive open areas in Monster Hunter Wilds, where there's like multiple monsters just kind of living and doing their own thing while you're hunting down certain ones and following a story. So usually people go through like the game story because the game does have a story. Then they go into like high rank, which is like end game stuff, and then the expansion comes out a year later or so on, and that's like G rank, which is like harder. So the challenge keeps going as the game gets older. It's really cool. Hi, Carry On. How you doing? So it does have a story and it also has free roam. Right, we have 60 seconds left. Right, just saw a very interesting message. Flora, I don't speak Russian. I was gonna say Roman for a second there because I was looking at some Roman show the other day. But yeah, I don't speak Russian, I'm afraid, so I do not know what you just said. Apologies. I only speak English. Let's see. Right, we have 1 minute left until the live stream starts. Yeah, premiere will begin shortly. There we go. Man, I'm so excited. I'm really hoping we get some like new gameplay. That's all I want. New gameplay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. One more year until the big 30. It's crazy too. Oh, there we go. Gotta make sure the music is not too loud and deafening you. Oh man, I'm very, very excited. Favorite Pokemon? That's a difficult one. I like Lucario and Riolu. Espeon and Umbreon is also very good. Mew and Celebi, because I really love Pokemon Forever, the movie. That was trying to think of what else I really like Pokemon as. I can't remember what it's called. From one of the newer games. I didn't really play that much of Sword and Shield, but it was the like centipede Pokemon from that. Really like that one too. What about you? Okay, let's see. Always gotta love when they start these streams with a Pikachu.
Hello everyone, I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27, is Pokemon Day. This is the date the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan.
Wait, Red and Green was originally launched there?
Of the Pokemon series.
Interesting. I best see my black and white remix. Apparently it's coming. Apparently it's coming.
And we've reached this milestone.
My favorite's got to be Greninja or Hawlucha. I'm a big fan of the humanoid Pokemon. I don't know why. That's fair.
Thanks to all of you.
Well, that's the cool thing. There's like over 1,000 Pokemon, isn't it? So there's something for everyone. Which is nice.
We hope to keep bringing you new experiences to brighten your day-to-day lives with Pokemon.
Black and white remakes for chat and gameplay of ZA for me. That would be great.
We'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
Okay, getting me hyped now, Nintendo. How you do it? Oh, this is the
series Pokemon Concierge. Taking place at the Pokemon Resort on a tropical island, the story follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a new concierge.
Got the animation's kind of creepy a little bit. I don't know why.
Its charm
it just
lies
is.
in the
It's a little bit creepy.
that can be achieved only through stop-motion animation. And new episodes of Pokemon Concierge are in production. They are slated for release in September 2025.
Okay.
What sort of Pokemon?
I know they announced a while ago that they're doing a TV show or movie.
Take a first look at a few of the Pokemon
with
in this motion test
the studio that makes Wallace and Gromit, which I can't wait
how
for.
they move. But there's more. For a limited time, the first 4 episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet. And we hope you look forward to the new episodes as well.
It does look like a good vibe though. A little bit creepy still, but good vibe.
Hello everyone, I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
In Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place
Okay,
on
we knew
March
Pokemon
1st
Go was
and
going to
March
be here.
2nd.
It's just
this event
always
can be
here.
enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where Pokemon Go is available. During the event, the legendary Pokemon Black Kyurem and White Kyurem
Right, this
will
is good
appear in
signs
great
for your
battles
black and white
elsewhere.
remakes because
Also, trainers will
they're
soon
using
have a
this in
chance to
Pokemon
encounter
Go.
Victini and Shiny
We could be
Meloetta.
seeing
We'll
a
also
remake
share
coming.
promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new Season 2.
They just need to start with the hype shit first. Yeah, usually I'd agree with you. But if they get rid of like all the old crap, then I'm not too upset. Or like the boring show, I should say. Oh, this is kind of interesting. Why is Omega like Ruby and Alpha Sapphire stuff here? It's that other mobile game. I can't remember what it's called, like Pokemon Master ZX, that's a... If it's Chibi, I'm throwing hands. Oh god, don't say these things, because they might hear you and change it. A new apple-based menu item appears in Pokemon Cafe Remix. Has anyone played Pokemon Cafe Remix? I don't know a single person who's played this. But it must be quite popular considering they're still making updates for it. At least they're starting with this crap mobile stuff now. That's all I can say. Get this out the way and then we've got the good stuff. So we're okay. We're alright. Pokemon Sleep. Again, somehow it's only Nintendo that could make a game where you sleep to, like, make progress. Only Nintendo could do that. I heard Gen 1 remakes are coming. Interesting. Very interesting. I know the most rumored thing I've heard is Black and White remakes. But I've also heard that they've got, like, weird versions. So it's, like, 2 versions of remakes with the original games. Like you said, they're Gen 1 remakes, but they, like, split between 2 packages. So I think, like, one's, like, red, blue, something like that, and the other one's, like, green and yellow or something stupid. Something weird like that. That's not the exact, like, games in the packages, but there's, like, 3 games in each package. Something along those lines. But that'd be really cool to see anyway.
Remote Stadium will be returning.
I've not
to
played
ranked
this since
matches.
launch either.
Enjoy
Pokemon
intense
Unite was kind of
battles in
cool,
the
but it was
unforgettable
very...
Remote Stadium.
It felt very pay to
A new
win.
type of battle is
Just because
also
of the
arriving,
items.
Called First to 500. In it, a new feature called EOS technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus, look forward to an updated map with updated wild Pokemon. The win condition is simple: be the first to score 500 points.
Interesting. Okay. Right, they really are trying to blast through all the crap stuff at the start, aren't they? Trading Game Pocket. Now, this is literally blown up everywhere, hasn't it? But I saw yesterday and the day before, there was actually cards from this new set they're about to announce leaked already. Gotta give it to them though, the animations are spot on, like really good. RCS EX, yeah. This is one of the leaked cards. Triumphant Light, coming Feb 28th. Wait, hold on, that's tomorrow. That new set's coming out tomorrow, chat. Same day as Monster Hunter. Crazy. Oh, and ranked matches. Oh, damn. Right, is this a teaser for Journey Together, maybe? Because I saw, like, the Pokemon card symbol, so that'd be kind of cool. Journey Together, if you guys don't know, is the new, like, TCG set coming out. It's supposed to feature trainers Pokemon. EX. Mega Lucario EX, okay. Wait, Mega Lucario EX? They've got Mega Pokemon in this game now. I'm guessing this is still for TCG Pocket. Oh no, that is just Pokemon trading card game. No way, so we're getting Mega EX cards.
Next,
That's wild. That is actually wild.
Game series.
I'm going out to be flying out to Kenya later today and will be gone for 2 weeks. No guarantee I'll catch any streams. Good luck. Thank you very much, Joseph. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope your flight is safe and you have a great time in Kenya.
Along with a mass
Hi,
outbreak
Goji.
event and other in-game events to come.
Upcoming Terra Raid battles, okay.
Skeledirge and Quaquaval will appear.
How are you
in a
doing today, bro?
series of
I'm
Terra
pretty
Raid
good.
battle
How are you?
events.
I'm just having a vibe. We're checking out all the new Pokemon stuff today, so I can't be bad at all, honestly. It just cannot be bad. And Monster Hunter's out tomorrow at 5 AM, so I'm hyped. I'm
Pokemon
hyped.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
But I want to know more about those TCG cards right now. I'm really excited about those.
Please have a look
Mega
at this
EX
video.
cards. Goodness, that's nuts. Oh, this is going to be the Gen 1 remakes, isn't it? Oh, damn. They're real. Chat, they're real. Unless this is just some like fancy video showing like people playing Pokemon for 29 years. Nah, I think that might be what it is actually. Playing Jenga and Pokemon? What a vibe. Wait, not actual gameplay footage. What is this? Is this just like a battle game or something? I don't know. It says not actual gameplay footage, so I'm guessing not. I'm very confused about what this is. Pokemon Champions. Now in development for Nintendo Switch and iOS and Android. So it's literally a Pokemon battling game on the Switch and mobile. Wild. Good, just not a lot to do today again. That's fair, that's fair. How's your cat? Pretty good. She got scared earlier because she was trying to get into the bag of pork scratchings again. I'm kind of interested in this.
Focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games. Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world, but this time we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever
So they're
before.
trying to make Pokemon battling more casual?
Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the
What a
Pokemon
bunch of
Works.
legends. Like, that'd be
And
actually
Pokemon
really nice.
Champions will be
I don't know if
coming
you guys
not
have
only
ever
to the
tried
Nintendo
to get
Switch
into
family of
Pokemon battling
systems,
for like
but to mobile
tournaments and stuff.
devices too.
It's
You'll be
awful.
able to
It takes
choose
so
how
much
you want to
effort,
play
and half
based on
the
where you are.
the teams you need, you can't even access
What's
anymore
more,
because you
can
need previous
also connect
games.
with Pokemon Home. Thanks to this connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you on your adventures in previous Pokemon games.
Interesting. Okay.
We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world.
I'm kind of excited to try that out.
Stay
You know, I'm
tuned
gonna try
for
to
future
be open-minded
announcements
about that
regarding
one.
the launch date of Pokemon Champions.
Pokemon Champions, yeah.
Next,
Interesting.
we'd like to share some information about the languages Pokemon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás
I can't
Cortijo,
believe
director
they
regional
actually got a
para
segment about
Latinoamérica de The Pokémon
how
Company
Pokemon's going to be in
International.
different languages.
El día de hoy,
Most of the
estoy
games just
muy feliz de
have
anunciarles
games in different
que
languages.
Pokémon Champions estará disponible en español
Pokemon Champions will be able to
desde el
be
día
played
de su lanzamiento.
in Latin American
De
Spanish at
igual
launch.
forma, además de los 9
In addition to the
idiomas
9
que los
languages that
entrenadores
trainers
y
can
entrenadoras
currently
pueden
choose to
elegir,
play in,
Leyendas
Pokemon Legends
ZA
ZA will also be playable in Latin
tendrá
American
también la
Spanish,
opción de jugarse en español latinoamericano. Esto
which brings the
significa
number
que
of
de aquí en
playable languages of the
adelante
Pokemon
habrá
series
10 idiomas
to
disponibles para
10 languages going forward.
Finalmente,
Okay.
como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras
I'm not sure
expansiones
if this
del
was
famoso juego
honestly
de cartas
something
coleccionables
necessary
Pokémon
to
estarán también disponibles en
put on a
español de
stream, but
Latinoamérica. Localizar
yeah, okay.
productos como leyendas Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten
I mean,
con otros
you know, adding more
jugadores
people
de
to the hobby
formas
is great
nunca
and all.
antes vistas.
Especially since most
Como
like people
parte
probably
del
play it.
Pokémon Company
It just
Group,
makes it easier.
este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra
But again,
visión
like for a big
de unir
hype
al mundo
like
a través
live
de
stream like
Pokémon.
this maybe should have been a blog
Saber que
post.
los fans disfrutan
I don't know if I'm the
aún
one who
más de
feels
jugar
like that.
Pokémon en su idioma local nos permite explorar nuevas formas para deleitar a los jugadores de diferentes regiones y mercados como Latinoamérica. Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
Finally, here's the latest update
Here
on
we go.
Pokemon Legends
Here
ZA.
we go. Come on, show us gameplay of the Switch 2. Oh, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig. This is very, very interesting. I was wondering how this would work, considering it was in, like, the city. It looks very pretty, to be fair, though. Oh, and Mega Evolutions are back, too. That explains why we're getting Mega, like, EX cards. Okay.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share. After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner: Chikorita, Tepig, and
I'm
Totodile.
probably going to pick Totodile.
You'll choose one of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose
Totodile's
City
one of my
and
favorites.
its inhabitants. Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run by AZ. You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment
No
is being
shot.
managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive. To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball.
I like how the Pokeballs bounce all over the place.
If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves
L
to weaken the
starters?
target,
Nah, dude,
making it
Chikorita and
easier to
Totodile are
catch.
hype. Not a big fan of Tepig myself, but, you know.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles. Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Lead your partner
Any
Pokemon
new Megas
through
we know about? I
battles
haven't
and
seen
dodge
any new Megas
incoming
yet, I'm
attacks.
afraid.
Swap
when is this
Pokemon
coming out?
if you
It's
need
supposed to be coming
and find
out,
the right moment to unleash a
I
move.
think there was a leaked rumor
What's
release
more,
date for around June.
certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution. When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape. It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you. Pokemon Legends ZA.
Yes, it says just coming late
Coming late
2025, so they don't want to really
2025.
give a release date yet. I was quite excited about seeing some gameplay for that, but I don't know, the quality and frame rate kind of give me vibes of like Scarlet Violet having frame rate issues again. Obviously, it's too early to say because the game's not out, but yeah, that was also interesting.
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay. And the Pikachu's back. That Pikachu's way too excited. But yeah, that was kind of cool. So there was no mention of remakes at all. It was just showing off a lot of different stuff coming to the different mobile games. There was that new, what was it? The new Pokemon Champions, the fighting game. It already looks more polished than the last two games. It does look more polished, definitely, but it still seems like they have a little bit of a way to go with it, which is probably why it's like late 2025 for the release date. Let me go back to that. So, yeah, I think there might be a little bit more to do on it still. I'm wondering as well, with the release of the Switch 2, if that was a look from just the Nintendo Switch version or the Nintendo Switch 2 version. Because when they were like talking about it, it did say Nintendo Switch, but not Nintendo Switch 2. Which I don't know if they're gonna even do like a definition between the two, where they'd be like Nintendo Switch 2, you know, as an available console. It just seems a bit weird that they'll just leave it as like Switch, you know. So I was just hoping for something better because of the Switch 2 coming on. But I do agree, it does look a bit more polished than the last two. So I do agree on that. Okay. Right. With that being over, it's 20 past 2, so I'm going to end the stream a little bit early today, guys. And what I'll be doing is I'll probably be streaming Monster Hunter Wilds tomorrow, so I'm looking very forward to that. So when Monster Hunter Wilds is out, I'm going to be playing it, making a couple of videos and whatnot tomorrow. I might be live at about 1 p.m. UK time, so GMT. I'm not too sure on what time I'll be streaming, but if I do, I'll be live, so just look for the notifications, or, you know, make sure you're in the public Discord and wait until the notifications come in then too. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me today, guys, and I will see